Hello, this is Catherine Dubberly, the Answer Lady. I'm a big fan of Kiss Looms. I greatly enjoy mine, and I am cooperating with Kelly at Kiss Looms to make you a playlist of all the basic techniques that you might ever want to know on all of the looms. So welcome and enjoy.
Now let's try something different called the full fashion decrease. In this case, we do work on the edge, but we begin with the second stitch from the edge and move both it and the very edge stitch in one pay. This makes the doubled stitch end up on stitch number 2 rather than stitch number 1 at the edge. The advantage of this is if you intend to seam the piece of work, because you have a continuous edge stitch up the edge of the fabric. A continuous column of stitches up the edge of the fabric would probably be the better way to describe it. And that is easier to seam than a column of stitches interrupted by decreases. So it makes a neater seam and it's faster to seam. Let's knit this over and we'll do another full fashion decrease. Technically speaking, a full fashion decrease doesn't have to occur on the second stitch. It could be really large and occur somewhere in the middle if you wanted to. We could call it a 5-stitch full fashion decreasing. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move the 5th to the 6th. And move them all over to fill in the gap. And the effect of that would be to create a design feature. It's going to make a little line up the center of the knitting, as well as making the knitting narrower. This would be something like the function of a dart. A vertical dart in the bodice of a garment would be arranged in this manner. But in either case, you would call it a full fashion decrease because of more than one stitch being moved over. There's my doubled stitches. You knit them both over at one time, and you do so wherever they occur. Let's see if you can see what's just happened. There it is right there. I'm going to knit another row so you can see it better. I've done all sorts of increasing and decreasing on this piece, so let's find the correct one. Here is the full fashion decrease that we just made. Right there, see, those 2 stitches got knitted together, and all of these stitches got moved over for that to happen.